Wrong number? I'll credit you for that call.
We'll set up an 800 number so
You can dial Rome directly.
You can save by placing...
Imagine long distance without all this. Only AT&T has such an extensive network of professionals who can answer questions and suggest ways you can save money. AT&T long distance. For over 100 years, when you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way. AT&T, the right choice.
Red Lobster presents new seafood trios.
1, 2, 3, your favorites from the sea.
6 new seafood trios, all irresistible. And with half of them priced at $6.95, it's just
1, 2, 3.
like broiled Boston bluefish, succulent scallops, and sizzling shrimp scampi in one delicious dish. And even a kids trio at $1.95.
1, 2, 3, Red Lobster, free from the sea.
New seafood trios only for a few weeks, only at Red Lobster.
From the four corners of the world, it's the Smurfs like you've never seen them before in an all-new Smurf movie. Smurf Quest, coming Saturday morning.
Oh, there's lasagna with ricotta, which I really love a lotta. Pizza with pepperoni, mozzarella, no bologna. A gorgeous thing, creamy chicken a la king. Weight Watchers has 23 entrees. That's more deliciousness than anybody else. 23 including chicken sweet and sour, southern fried or cacciatore, spaghetti, ravioli, and the ziti macaroni. There's filet or fish or gratin. Oh, now what have I forgotten? Weight Watchers. This is living.
Skinny stickless, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of. Skinny stickless, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide ones in a regular pack. New sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Tuesday, a 2-hour movie, Going Ape. A hilarious comedy that'll drive you bananas. Tony Danza, Jessica Walter, Danny DeVito are Going Ape Tuesday.
Rick and Suds on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD, your Miami Dolphins station.
And the good old Miami Dolphin theme song.
We've got David Griggs on the line, Miami Dolphins linebacker. David, you got a big game coming up Sunday. What are your feelings this week?
Yo, first of all, Rick, the Dolphins are back. We're a new team, we're Super Bowl bound, and they can't touch us. By the way, why don't you play that new song for me by Corey and the Fins?
Yeah, I think we can get that on for you.
Blue 42, blue 42, down, sit, hut, hut, hut. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Miami hits him so hard, makes him say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with all those Dolphins and all that speed, that's good. And you know you're down with a Super Bowl team in a super hometown. We're known as such. This is a team you can't touch. Told you, Buffalo. Can't touch us. Yeah, that's how we're playing, and you know. Can't touch us. Look at that ball fly, man. Can't touch us. Yo, let me bust these football lyrics. Can't touch us. Fresh new kids and fans, you gotta like that, now you know you wanna dance, so move out of your seat, watch the other team, cause they're gonna get beat fins rolling. Hold on, pull a little bit, let them know what's going on. Chill, like that, push on Miami, push them on back, let them know you're too much, this team can't touch. That's word, cause you know, can't touch us.
Hey, Pittsburgh, I told you.
Can't touch us. Yo, flip the coin, school's in, boy. Can't touch us. Give us the ball, we'll score, making them sweat, that's why they're sore. Now, they know. Talk about Miami, talk about a show, there's hype and fight. Downs are made with balls in flight. What's gonna take to learn? That's with Miami, you're gonna get burned. The scores, legit, better work hard, you might as well quit. We're gonna knock you out. Can't touch us. Miami said knock you out. Can't touch us. Touchdown! Score! 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 Stop! Halftime. Go with the flow. It's then you probably outran every your defensive man, so throw the ball through the air, bust a few moves on your way in there. You zip for a touchdown, dance in the end zone, you show them how to break down. Spike, move your rump, just for a sec, let's all do the bump. Bump, 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 yeah! Can't touch us.
New York, you're gonna learn.
Can't touch us.
We're the Miami Pound Machine, and you know.
Can't touch us. Start the clock, school's back in. Touchdown! Stop! Dolphin time. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Touchdown! Stop! Dolphin time. Every time you see us, the Dolphins are just right. We're awesome in the day and we're magic in the night. Now why would we ever stop doing this with other slumping teams that just can't hit? We tour around the country, from Miami to the Bay, with the offense, pumping, defense, thumping, the rest can go away. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. Hit, 480, 480, hit, hit. That's it. Go in, all right. Take that inside away and half. Hit, 180, 180. Game over. We out of here.
I'm gonna make sure that we capture every one of those cards.
For Sakura Avalon, life was all boys and schoolwork.
Does everyone know what their assignments are?
But an ancient book hidden in the basement has changed everything.
You gotta expect things when you least expect them.
When the cloud book opened, the world felt its fury.
Man, you said it. You gotta respect things. I don't even know if that's what they said, but you do. I mean, you gotta. Hey, everybody. I don't remember what I'm doing. Probably some bullshit. It's bullshit that don't matter. Yeah, Stephanie's over there playing. Playing COD. I gotta pay my bounty so I can go. Who's this? Javier? Alright. So I'm gonna meet old Javier. I can probably go to this post office on the way. I don't want to go up into Valentine movies. You were at camp? I just finished watching the VOD. Oh, sweet. You're like my video game assistant. Thank you. Nice gameplay. Oops. Hit the wrong button. My bad. I had to take that button off. I just recently switched all my shit around, so apologies. Thanks for the heads up, though. After playing a ton of Red Dead, I suppose I could watch some more of it. Hold on, there's some talking going on. I'm curious. How distinct are different people's playstyles in this game? Because it feels like the way you play it is fairly personal and unique. But it'd be an interesting thing if you're like, yeah, I've seen people play this and they all kind of do the same thing.
There's not so many places to hide this way.
I thought we were going west.
You always do. You always do. I need you strong now, my brother.
A little bit of watching Bruce playing is so drastically different. Okay. That's good to hear.
Sorry, Jose.
He ran into me.
Have a good night.
Grace, thank you. Yeah, almost 3 years. Does that remind you of your own mortality? This is just start? No, Wolfborn, yeah, it just started. Weird. Just started, just warming up here. Warming up the old digits. Rolling out the wrists. See people going all white hat, which seem to help long term, like store discounts. People coming back later. Been broke at times and had to do things the hard way. Okay.
Yep.
Punch the feminists. I'm not that far in the game. I gotta play like another 60 hours before I can punch any feminists. Or suffragettes.
No, fuck you, no!
Yeah, she's going for it. Wolfhorn, thank you for gifting subs, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Lala Nagas. Hello. Ducks. Who cares? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jerfden. Yeah, Bruce has been streaming a lot more lately. It's pretty cool. I'm glad he's been getting at it. He did it for a while, and then he stopped.
Easy now. Talk all you want, lady. You won't make no difference. Prison transport. Keep clear.
This isn't right. Let me out of here. It weren't my fault.
You can shoot the KKK and you Confederates with zero repercussions. Well, Titan, you can shoot a lot of people with zero repercussions if you do it in the right circumstance. That is a statement crafted to generate narrative that is not exactly true. You can shoot anyone you want, as long as nobody watches you do it. And even if somebody does, you can usually make them be quiet about it. I think that's just a game mechanic that's being repurposed to make a political statement. Honestly, to be internet gay, started watching you stream after I dropped out of high school and was effectively at my rock bottom. I met the people who are easily my closest friends to this chat, so feels good, man. Damn. That does feel very good. I'm glad that I had something to do with that. I'm glad that you're in a better place now. That's how life is. Gonna play Battlefield? Is that what you mean by BF, Wolfborn? Probably. I gotta be honest, I enjoyed the alpha a lot more than the beta, which is a weird thing to say. It seems like they made a lot of really hasty changes about the beta. I thought the alpha had a lot of, I don't know if it sounds weird, but it had a lot of character. It felt good. The beta felt more like a, we want everyone to want to play this. So we're just gonna flatten all the game mechanics and eliminate a lot of the distinctions about it. I think the alpha confused a lot of people. I feel like I got it. I don't know. That might be hubris talking.
Greetings. Good to see you. Liberty is worth every penny.
Sure. I think there's a serious difference in OG Xbox or Xbox One X for this. Or just people squinting at pixels, thinking about upgrade before I start for a winter break. So Kids Ghost. I think the average human. Why am I wanted dead or alive there? I thought. Oh, never mind. I guess I can't pay that. Who cares? I think the average person can tell the difference between 1080p and 4K. If you don't have a 4K TV, as far as I know, there's zero reason to get a 1X. Well, that's not true. I mean, it does some things, but there's no way in hell it'd be worth the money. Especially, well. This game is native 4K? Yeah, I think it is. At least, I'm pretty sure Microsoft has brought that up. Oh shit, is this varmint rifle? Hold on.
Whoa.
What? Did it just die? Where'd it go? It did. Eh? Oh, it's not dead at all. It just fell. Oh, it was playing possum. That's what opossums do. They pretend to die. Oh my god. Yeah, it played dead. That's so cool. Oh, like, but when it was playing dead, you couldn't even target it. That's a really cool touch. Like the game mechanics treated it as dead. Fuck is your horse? Get out of the way! God damn it! Tree! Really? Every fucking thing? I want to kill this thing so bad. You're a real piece of shit. Do you have to hit him in the head, or can you just shoot him anywhere with the varmint rifle? Oh, there's so much crap in the way. Third-person camera. Okay. Stop turning, horse! God damn it. Oh my god. It is so fucking hard to shoot anything in this fucking game. Ah! Ah. Jesus Christ. There, fuck it. Get off the horse. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's just, man. Okay, well. I did it. And now it's doing the thing that possums do where they roll downhill. Okay. Is it not auto-locking on? I don't know that it does that in Deadeye. That's why I didn't buy the game. Hate controller aiming. Yeah, there's something about the shooting that's just rough. You have to use a ton of left trigger lock-on, like iron sights lock-on, which means you're like flicking the left trigger all the time in gunfights. And if you don't do it fast enough, the camera zooms out and in. So it kind of sucks. It feels better once you've learned to like really tap the left trigger fast to use that as a lock-on. Also, it doesn't seem like Deadeye works like health or stamina, in that having the core filled doesn't restore Deadeye, and I don't know what does. As Rusty at Benny saying in your personal YouTube or Twitch channels. Yeah, YouTube, they've tried to get me to like sign a partner agreement for that. I'm like, no. There's no reason I would do that. Why would I ever do that? I did agree to be partner with Rooster Teeth for the Twitch stuff. But that was conditional, and those conditions have not been met. So I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. That's why I get a lot of people think this game doesn't seem my speed. I think out of a lot of big budget games lately, I think this one is the most justified and understandable to be like, it's just not my thing. I understand that 100%. Gunfights to get in rhythm with the left trigger, especially you can time whatever gun you're using. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, that feels good. I don't know that mechanic was intended though, and it's a long walk for a short drink of water. Like it's like a lot of this game, it's hitting a lot of buttons to do a pretty basic thing. So, oh hey, what's up, Kala? Sorry, you've been in there for a while. But yeah, I get distracted a lot. I murdered that possum, but it's totally going to be worth it. The thing is, too, I've discovered that like the camp upgrades to satisfy those conditions, some of them have to be corpses, perfect corpses, some of them have to be skins. And there's really no way to know, aside from digging through all the menus and just making a mental note. So that's weird. List of details about Red Dead 2 Online? No, I did not. I'd be interested to see what that is. GTA 5 aiming was similar on console. It was, but it felt like there weren't, like, people didn't move as much. Like, it was easier to lock onto people, aim up, and get headshots. Dionysus, thank you, man. It's very generous of you. Oh, Bruce is streaming right now? I guess that makes sense. When I got on, it said Bruce was playing Red Dead. Why? Oh, I was like, why the fuck would you have me drive near a town? Stop it. Stop. God. Mech. How many times do I have to hit B? Oh, Christ.
Easy there.
I guess I gotta own that one. I was just following the line. Ugh. Great. Oh my god, everything about this is fucking annoying. Pull out the gun. Pull it out. Oh yeah, I don't have any. Shit. Fuck, there's a lot of dudes. I don't understand why they would... Can you kill enough people that, like, they just stop coming after you? Shit, there's more. Wait, you guys role-playing Overwatch characters? What's going on? Man, I missed a lot. I missed a lot of talk while I was getting shot at. Fuck me. Fuck. There's just like... People's heads are so tiny, and there's little microscopic things that make you go left and right. Just like a slight shift in elevation that your horse is riding over will make you miss. Which makes sense, you know? Realism and all. Okay, so there's like 30 dudes on the ground now. I can just keep murdering people. Oh, you're role-playing being a gamer girl? That sounds dangerous. Oh, okay. What if some gamer boys descend upon you? Oh, keyboard and mouse support. Man, if they had a keyboard and mouse support, you'd have the PC version of Red Dead. Fuck. There. I agree. Christ. I don't care anymore. Just like, fuck it, who cares, man? Just kill me. Whatever. You lose money when you die, right? Yeah, realism. Except you respawn and your horse is right next to you. There's your realism. Christ. I bet, can I make it up the bank? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Maybe this is the way they intended for me to go. I just went the dumb way around. Yep. So wait, I was wanted dead or alive. And I guess they killed me, so now my bounty went down? No, it's 395 on top. Are you fucking shitting me? What? Why do I have a bounty in this area when I was murdering people here? Oh, it's this... What? Take a long drink of water after that. That's cool. Madium says, do you think Funness will maintain YouTube as its main form of content distribution or move on to another site as time progresses? Whatever people pay us to do. We will go to the home that serves our interests the best. It's hard to argue with YouTube's reach, but you can't make money on it. That's fine. If it's seen as content acquisition, or like, it's basically advertising. YouTube pays a very, very small part of our bills, but Rooster Teeth pays the rest of them. Shoot is getting popular. Is that what Bro Team is calling himself now? I want to kill an animal. That's how mad I am. Bit shoot? Oh, what is that? Is that a video platform?
How many? A lot. Uniforms everywhere.
You! Fucktoad! Damn it. Good, good. I'm glad you're dead.
Where's Trelawney? Who knows? Hey. Where's that little Irish bastard? Not quite sure.
Buck.
Trying to find out. Anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch, Zaya.
Well, we got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
Oh, peer-to-peer YouTube replacement? Oh.
I think he's bait. We're gonna trial him publicly.
Is this where all the alt-right
Upper Montana.
free thinkers have moved on to? When I hear peer-to-peer, I just think illegal right away.
We either rescue him now or cut him loose. I'm not cutting anyone loose. Of course not. Ike's Skelding's boys are moving him to a camp nearby before handing him over to the government. So, I guess
Fuck off! God damn it.
we need to stop them before they get to camp. Charles, why don't you head up on the north side?
InfoWars is on there.
Head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction.
I mean, is there any money? I can't imagine there are advertisers. But, man.
You know, Arthur,
Oh, eat it!
people whom the government like seem to be very angry. Sure, well, we'll rescue Sean and then we'll get ourselves lost good and proper. It's a big...
What? What?
I had a 28-9 match.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
about time.
You didn't sound that
It
happy.
felt really good. I killed a lot of people, used a lot of RCXDs. It was real great. It was real great. Real proud of myself right now. Feeling really good about that.
Congratulations. Our gamers are too. It's cheaper to post vids, so there's not much upkeep. Upkeep. YouTube doesn't have any upkeep. It's free. Flapper Queen, thank you for the Prime sub. And yes, Call is the real, or Call is right. Steph is the real gamer here.
Oh, girl.
Alex Jones wasn't serious at first, and it caught on, and he's making way too much money to end the gig now. I mean, yeah, that's every asshole that finds an audience by being an asshole. There's no walking back from that. You just double down harder and harder and harder until you take it one step too far and get blacklisted because you say it might be okay for adults to have sex with children. That's a Milo reference, by the way.
As bad as we feared in there, Arthur.
It's so fucking dumb. I was just leaving a comment on YouTube with some dude like, oh, independent free thinkers and whatever, man.
Down there. Reckon those might
That shit's a total trick. It's such an old fucking trick. Just to be like, they want to silence me. They're not going to. And people are like, can you shut the fuck up? And you're like, oh, it's because my message is dangerous. No, it's because you're just annoying. You're just annoying and no one wants you around. And you're like, oh, they just can't handle me. Sure. Sure.
So, you've been gone for a while.
Oh, I stopped moving.
I love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts. I do have other business to attend to.
What
I
happened to New York?
I have a bug bite.
You know how life is.
It's itchy.
A straight road anywhere.
Especially
If you hold A, it will path on its own. Yeah, but I think, isn't there another scenario where you don't have to hold A?
we'll never run out of people to rob.
But without me, you'll not find the caliber of victim that I find.
Maybe. Anyway, we should keep it down.
Hello, Tank Ventry.
Let's keep them in sight.
You all right, Javier? You're quiet.
He hasn't stopped talking since we left you in Valley.
Hey, Wrigley. I'm good.
The longest ride of my life.
I'm alright. I could use some downtime, but I think I have some coming up, so that's cool. You guys had to pre-record Dudes Up 100 as well as you having to pre-record 200. Great.
Pick up the pace a bit.
Isn't that funny?
Apparently, there's a camp somewhere.
If you're following a waypoint in cinematic mode, then you don't have to hold anything.
transfer.
Well, why make that distinction? That doesn't make sense.
I imagine that's where they're headed.
I don't get it. Yeah, it's just... People were just complaining. Or I think I was talking with Omar and he was like, yeah, why do buttons change? There's so many buttons, I guess. It's expected that some of them will have to shift around, but... Man, if it does the same thing, why shouldn't it be the same button? Or work the same way? Dude said makes Thursday your favorite day of the week. Wow, thank you. 80s mechanics and no keyboard? 80 mechanics and no keyboard. Yeah, I know, but I am the game in this specific circumstance. This is cinematic mode on a horse. Why would not holding A make your horse go automatically in one situation and make you have to hold A in another? And why would why would whether or not you're going to a waypoint make that distinction? Like it's just it's not very logical. I feel like it should be uniform. That's it. Plan on playing Hitman 2? I am actually. Every game is my kind of game. Oh my god! Please, what the D? Oh, it's not actually there. What? Oh. Maybe I wasn't holding the stick and... I don't know, man. One of these days...
These bounty hunters.
I'm gonna know all that shit.
Skeletons, boys. But I hear they're a big crew, wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss. Yep, that's definitely...
Oh, they're giving him a decent kicking.
Well, you can only imagine the shit he's been giving them.
Oh, yes.
They're taking him up the canyon.
There's Charles on the other side.
Yeah, I'm the game. You have to let go of the bumper while holding the stick. And it's not the most comfortable thing. How are you enjoying Red Dead? Finished a couple days ago and it was truly an experience in my opinion. I would summarize it as that as well. And I can't use cinematic mode now. Because I guess the ride's not long enough? I don't know. Have you not played this game really? I have, but in small spurts. Not enough to really like drive home the muscle memory into my head. Never thought about trying to put Dude Soup on a semi-paid platform like Stitcher Premium.
Once I forgot.
Yep.
You got my package.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess I can look into it, but I guarantee you Rooster Teeth won't want to share direct revenue with another company.
You sneak across and do dirty on them.
Okay. Crouch down out of sight. Take out your knife. What?
Okay.
Let's get in the river. Wait until he's got them off guard before crossing.
Friend beat this in a week, he'd burn himself out. Yeah, I would not want to play it like that. What do you think happened to Jack after Red Dead 1? Who's Jack?
Excuse me.
Jack. Who's Jack?
My wife has taken him. Gravely ill.
I don't remember. Oh, John's son. After Red Dead. I don't know. Could have been anything, right?
If I lose Bessie, I lose everything.
I finished that game like 5 or 6 years ago. I don't remember the ending super well. I know there's that epilogue.
Come on, let's get up there.
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
Pay for RT just for Funhouse? Yeah, thank you. No, they appreciate it.
We got two halfway up the canyon to deal with.
Oh, so we're shooting now? They're both facing the other way.
What you got there, eh? Those are very nice. Who's the guy?
Talking about boots? Why? Why? Why did they just turn around in the middle of a conversation and shoot at me? What the fuck? And yeah, there's like the fucking... The aim wobble. GTA does not have that. Is that more realism? I think that's scripted. Why? Why in a game blah 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 realism would you script that shit? In a game where like you can't fast travel from anywhere, why do that stuff? Make it consistent. It's like a fundamental mismessaging to the player of being like, you can do whatever you want, and the world will react to you. Oh, but in these situations, we're actually going to make the world do something. But only these situations, and they're going to happen pretty much randomly. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I have my rifle on me. I do. Okay. I don't remember how to... There we go. Is it gonna fall? Nice. Jose yelled so they turned around. Yeah? Didn't seem like it. Just seemed like yeah, like video game style. They just twirled in place and that was it. Aim wobbles from bullet suppression. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just saying that's like another thing that wasn't really in GTA 5. Is there weapon customization? Yes. You can do it at like a gunsmith. You can change the wood stock or engravings and stuff. No? Oh.
I see Charles up there. Quick! Come on, let's get up there.
Oh. Why does everybody keep bringing up that dude? Hear about the YouTube shutting down a channel because a guy beat up feminists in a game repeatedly? Well, again, that is a bit of a reframing of the issue. He was creating a series where he did increasingly fucked up tortures to a feminist, and the videos were getting a creepy amount of views. So, yeah, it was becoming a bad look. Like, that's a bad look. Banned probably a little too far, but... man. Sometimes the way people talk about stuff, not your fault, but it's in a video game. I know, but people are sensitive to that shit right now. That's just the truth. Fuck. It bugs me that people are willingly ignoring very obvious parts of this. YouTube is, like, they're under crackdown. They still are. We're still in adpocalypse territory. PewDiePie said the goddamn N-word. Like... yeah, they're gonna worry about that shit. It's their bottom line. Like they don't want Coca-Cola to be looking at headlines like, oh, video game series where man throws feminist to crocodiles gets 10 million views. YouTube's like, fuck, we can't have that. Get advertisers bailing out your company. Like it's just how business works. People are like, oh, I'm a free speech. Banning, yeah, too far. They said as much. But man, people make it a whole fucking thing. They try to create this, they try to twist the story to make it spicier. The banning brought way more attention to it. It really did, you're right. But I think sometimes you can't do nothing. I don't know that that's correct. I think it gets tough, you know? But it's a line. You have to, you gotta, every situation's different. You gotta use your judgment. Capitalism is not conducive to complete freedom, which is ironic. That's not true either, alright? You can be free, but freedom is not being entitled to get paid for your bullshit. Like, some things are hobbies. Beating up women in video games can be one of them. That doesn't mean that, like, people owe you a platform or people owe you money for that. That dude can fucking beat up women in Red Dead as long as he wants in his living room. When he starts using another company's tools to share it with the world, they have a stake in it. And they're allowed to say something about it. God damn, people take so much shit for granted. just because it's free. I wonder sometimes, if you had to pay to be on YouTube, I think people's attitudes would shift. They'd complain and they'd whine, but they might realize that the ability to, like, upload and distribute video and speech for free is an incredible thing. I may have misphrased what I meant. Potentially. I apologize if I took it harshly, but I guess I'm just in that mood tonight. So, I don't know. Yeah. I'll get it, don't worry. Hold on. What's up?
The package smells terrible.
Oh, the mixers?
The package for the mixers. I'm sure the mixers will be delicious.
Yeah.
And plenty of alcohol. Can be mixed with it.
Amen. Yeah, I don't know. I hate it when people cry. People cry about their freedoms just because they're losing money. Like, hey, how about that's the real fucking twist of capitalism, huh? The only reason people are getting salty about it in the first place is because they're not getting paid. All the, like, whenever YouTubers used to, like, complain about claims, and claims can be malicious and shitty, don't get me wrong. But when it's like, I just re-uploaded somebody's video in its entirety and talked over the last 30 seconds of it. What about my freedom?
This gang, the bond we share, it's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me. I don't believe a word of that, Arthur. Get him out of here.
Arthur does have a fun sense of humor.
Kind of young whippersnapper can really admire.
Shut up.
Freedom ain't not free. Lone Wolf, you said it.
Wire back to camp. Charles, best you ride separately.
What's up, Stealthy Monkey?
There's patrols everywhere.
How you feel about this crusty cow poke?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here.
I was kind of popping off about this game a little bit earlier.
Hey, come on.
I respect it. And I think it has the right amount of grit. I don't have a whole lot of taste for games that attempt to be as pleasing as possible all the time. I'm okay with a game making you feel displeasure on occasion. That said, there is a bit of a feeling of, like, I don't know. Oh man, that's the first almost gold I got. Have we named the hat yet? Yeah, you guys named the hat. Throw out suggestions. I'll pick one that I might like. Checking to say hi. Enjoying DFW? Oh. Well, enjoy the area, Jacob. I just hate how a lot of my favorite YouTubers post nothing but Fortnite when they used to be the variety type, but that's what makes money, so, yep. What about their freedom to play a bunch of random shit? Here's one fundamental truth about the world, right? Like me talk, like the most pretentious thing you could say to anybody. But yeah, here it is. What the fuck? Huh? I guess people just heard the explosions? I don't know. Alright, well. The fabled... Oh wait, no, there's other shit. Oh, Marston. Alright. I'll go see you, Marston, no worries. I don't have 250 bucks, do I? Oh yes. An alien... Oh, it's funny every time. Alright, that made up for it. I'm down. I love this game. So let's... Fundamentally, alright, money is the amount of worth you are to society. It's the measurement of your contribution. It is a credit for your work. You deposit work into society, and then society rewards you with currency that you can then use to withdraw others' work. Whether that's food, entertainment.
Let's see what's going on here.
Fuck off. You should not expect, or rather it is the pinnacle of rarity, to receive credit for no contribution. If you expect to get paid for something, you have to think about what value it is to anyone else, aside from yourself. So you can write a book And you can feel like this book is valuable. You can feel as though it contributes to society. But it's the decision of others that decides that value, not your own. And you cannot convince anyone that something has value when they don't think it does. So, if you take somebody's video and put a bumbling little commentary piece at the end to justify fair use and upload it, the system will get you eventually because you were not trying to contribute. Because people hate that. People fucking hate freeloaders, and they will find you. And they will punish you. No, they'll take away your free ride. I don't think anyone loves anything on this world more than tossing out a freeloader. Shit, man, that's how politicians do it. They invent people that are freeloading on you and tell you that they'll toss them out. What about welfare? Yeah, see? There it is. You came to it from another angle. Welfare isn't free money. Welfare is the idea that sometimes you are placed in a circumstance where you cannot contribute. And these might be circumstances out of your control. I don't care. I do not care. What? What?
I'm playing with somebody whose name is mostly Gerb.
What's the rest of it? Go on the same rant the Texas Senator did for Metal Gear Rising went on about memes and the deficit. Nice. Neat. On that note, does the painter Duchamp not have value? One of his most famous paintings is the Mona Lisa with a mustache painted on it, while another's the urinal he wrote on. I mean, if people decide it has worth, then it does. It's not that hard to find exceptions to anything.
What the shit? Get him! Thank you.
Raccoon Miku? That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. So when lawmen are on your ass, shooting them just means that your bounty goes up. So is there a reason ever to shoot lawmen? It seems like no matter what, it's more efficient to just die. Unless killing a bounty hunter doesn't cost that much. Like, why would you ever shoot them instead of trying to run? Because shooting them is like... I guess I don't know how much it increases your bounty, but... if you murder everyone, then your bounty goes up, and you haven't really solved anything. You just made it worse. And you end up losing more money in the long run by paying the bounty. Lay down and die. You can loot them? That's a good point.
Sure. What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography. Yeah, I guess that would. Of course. Wildlife.
Oh, scapegoat for bounties? What is that?
Well, that's what I want to do. I have to take another picture. Grumpy housefrau, a pompous middle-class burger. I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here. Here? Just...
Oh, shit! Murtag. In with the subs. Alright, hold on. Nyom. So this is what I've been toying with this. We'll see if it works. This is a new method of playing, celebrating subs and playing some jams. Sub jams while I am streaming console games, which gets difficult. Audio setup can be a pain in the ass. Okay, here we go. I think this is good. Gonna have more lo-fi? Kinda, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna throw some of this jam in and see how it feels. So thank you for the sub again, Murtag. Please enjoy this track.
to the ground, nothing could lift me up like this desire. A stone face with my head in my hands, could I be rough enough to mystify her? She moves like a ghost in a room, and I cry, take me higher, take me higher.
It actually doesn't sound bad. That's what people said. It's yeah. So, Memento Mori. Memento Mori. I keep wanting to see Memento Mori. That's actually a pretty cool name. You're right. So that is VHS Collection. The track is I Can't Stand It. And yes, with a name like VHS Collection, it is pretty 80s pop. Collins core.
Albert Mason. Pleasure. I'm trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall. Good luck.
You guys talking about welfare?
No,
So please.
But, well, I love a challenge.
Let me pause just to make sure I put this properly. You guys are being civil and asking nice questions, and that's great. However, this is a topic people can get a little heated about, so my advice. Actually, the guiding rules of chat. Feel free to discuss anything you want, but be mindful of the things that you have not seen and experienced with your own eyes and ears. Speak with authority on those topics. Be accepting of everything else beyond your perceptual bubble. So by that I mean avoid bringing up things you've heard as fact. And that, if you obey that rule, typically conversations stay super civil and people keep it respectful. So I trust you guys.
The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch.
Oh no.
Good heavens.
Who?
The thing is robbing me. Oh, good heavens. Don't.
Oh dear, my lunch.
It's a Kyle. Sneaky one, too.
Oh, I gotta.
Fucking shit. Seriously?
And the tracking mechanic I don't get. So it goes down, you just have to go back into the thing and tag it again. Wait, no? Like, I thought if you just hit... Oh, dang it. Oh, it's just a... Do I shoot it? I guess all I gotta do is retrieve it. Yeah. If you just click the sticks and let them go, you get the fucking meter back. What is the point of that? That seems pretty arbitrary. God damn it, I untagged it because I was trying to switch to the gun. I probably should have used the varmint rifle. Oh well. Don't. Can you lasso it? Can you even get that close?
This is what I'd call a robbery gone wrong, Kyle.
Okay, well. Sorry, Pooch. The faster you move, and out of slow-mo drains the tracking meter, forcing you to try it again, and... quicker? It's to make chasing something fast more difficult. I guess. It's more buttons, though. It's like you just have to let go, click the sticks, and then go back to running. He lets go of it. Oh, he lets go with it if you just chase him. Did not know that. Well, things are rough in the Wild West, alright?
Got your bag.
Oh, good, good.
Ronald Steasley?
Thank you, sir.
Just want to say how much I appreciate all the work you put into podcasts. I love it. I know it must be frustrating for not to reflect on the analytics, but we do appreciate it. That's good to hear. I've been a lot happier with it lately.
Can't thank you enough.
I feel like it's rounded a corner.
Take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool.
Oh, you shot it too, Jolaro?
Very much.
See, those are the kinds of things that I like. I like to believe make spectating this game more interesting. Is seeing people hit those situations that you remember and remember how you did it, and then seeing them do something different, take a different approach. Why can't I mount the horse? That's not my horse. Never mind.
Please, fun to attract any wildlife.
I'll give you all the privacy. All the privacy you can handle. Don't worry about it.
My girl.
I think the podcast people seem a lot less structure, personally, because I love it that way. There's already off-topic and RT podcasts for loose ramblings. I mean, there are, but I get the loose ramble, or wanting a loose ramble from personalities you enjoy. And I think more than that, those personalities in that environment are not as entertaining. I think maybe the other side of it. So, I try to be receptive to it. Like, I feel like it's not true anymore. And I don't know, maybe the game just shifted on me and I gotta relearn it. But it feels like titles always used to be very important. So if it's to be a YouTube show plus a podcast, I have to play both games. And to get a title, I need to exert some amount of control over the content. Otherwise, it's either clickbait or something like Our First Cars, which no one's going to click on. Or at least historically have not. I've run a few tests and it just doesn't work. Because who's going to search for that? Oh yes, 4 random people I don't know. I can't wait to hear what their first cars were. No one does that. I hear doop doops. Shit, that's a lot of people. Fuck, man. Shit. What the fuck? Hope your horse isn't dead. I don't know, man. I don't care. I wish I did, but I don't. That's just fucking annoying. Like, that is a very long-term consequence I'm going to have to pay for something that I didn't know about. Which is just like, fuck. Just dumb. Well, I still have horse. A horse? Wait, that's not the same horse. Yeah, I just have horse. My horse died. That makes me just not care, man. Like, why should I give a shit if I don't know? If I can't make educated decisions about what I'm doing. This is all a direct result of, like, shooting all those cops because, like, I was just blindly following the GPS, so I can't trace it back to a mistake on my part. But it was such an honest mistake and has such severe consequence. Like, when a player encounters that, it's just training you not to care. Because, like, anything I could do could detonate the game. What was there to do in that circumstance? If I ran, they would have killed me. I tried to fight them. I guess I should have used more items. But I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. Why would I use items if I already don't care? Do you have a treasure map? I do. I guess I could go find the treasure and then pay off my bounty. That's something, I guess. White Arabian got hit by a train. Following me, though I told it to stay in a mission, I had no option to hitch before the mission. It really sucks. Okay, yeah, that is pure randomness. That is something that you could not handle. may lead you to a solution for your problem. Yeah, but how would I know that, you know? What about the circumstance makes me think, oh yeah, that treasure map that I got in real time like 5 days ago? I'll whip that shit out. I didn't even remember I had it. I didn't remember treasure was in the game. I was just sitting there thinking, fuck, I lost my horse. That's it. Okay, so this horse is a whole lot slower. This horse is so much slower! So now I've been stopped twice, lost my horse, and now have a permanent speed downgrade. And I owe $300. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. And now I get to hear Dutch fucking talking about some shit. Oh, it's Sean. Never mind. I still hate that. You can find a new one. Yeah, I've heard that if you go into Valentine, you just get a new one. I hope that's true. The first thing he did was get drunk and start yelling at everybody.
You seem in a good mood. I am, son. I am. Let's have some fun tonight.
Yeah, I'm in a real fucking partying mood right now.
Party? Maybe. Just a little. Great.
I hate this. I don't. I enjoy this game still. It makes for a good story, right? And, you know, whatever. What does this matter? We're all gonna die.
Running like clockwork.
Who cares?
I love you, bastards. Have fun. Have lots of fun. Even you grumpy old bastard, Arthur.
Welcome back, Sean.
I owe you one, Arthur Morgan. Your drinks are on me. Mind if I join you fine folks?
They always are when you ain't bad.
Lovely as ever. If I may say so.
No, stop.
Imagine riding with him all the way from Blackwater to here.
Karen?
Stupid.
So, what now?
Damn it, Sean.
He'll be drinking till dawn now, or this. Oh, let him have
This
some
is my
fun.
friend.
He's been through a lot. I thought you Irish enjoyed a party, Molly. I am enjoying it. I just don't need to fall over drunk with the rest of them.
You know this one, don't you? Go join in.
Finally, some good news. Well, what I just said.
That's kind of cool. We're singing along. Especially not playing Tetris Effect. Is it out? Because if it's out, I'll fucking play it. Gonna head out, Andrew? Alright. Thanks for dropping in, man. Always nice to hear from you. Let me see. Hey, Lord War. Yeah, I am indeed having a rootin' and tootin' time. The Warframe open world update is out? Damn. I've been impressed with Warframe. I haven't played a lick of it, but the way people talk about it and interact with it, it's clear that like they're doing really well with that product. I think if I were 10 years younger now, I'd probably play a shitload of Warframe. Just play with the Persona 5 rhythm game. People have said that. I need to, yeah, I agree. I like Persona music, and I like rhythm games. Aw. Oh gosh, Mary Beth.
Look at me. With the bell of the ball.
Stop it, you.
Oh, you can twirl. Twirling confirmed. You know what? This is nice. This is actually making me feel better.
Doesn't mean we won't stop thinking you're angry and sad. Say it in a good way, like
I was angry and sad. Double dipping is proving to be a solid strategy for giant AAA games. Just look at Skyrim and Diablo 3. I mean, yeah, shit. If you had... If you could just sell... Like, business is all about selling product to people who want to buy it, right? Why would you ever not make a product for people who want to buy it? But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's crazy how many times people will buy certain games. Hey, Flapper. I thought I saw you earlier in chat. I am impressed, I have to say, with the performance of certain previously released titles on Switch. It's what I was hoping for, to be frank. This is exactly the future I wanted. Like, did somebody say something about Sleeping Dogs coming to Switch? Like, that's the exact kind of game I wish would be on Switch. I got a clip of Charles glitching and holding Arthur in his lap by the fire. That might help cheer you up. Does the song just keep looping forever? Well, that was a...
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Is the Switch worth getting November, or now if the rumors of a new Switch are true? It's hard to say. I honestly struggle a little bit to, oh boy, I forgot.
Mr. Morgan. Morgan.
Hold on. Oh boy.
Hello.
What do you want?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh no, he's fucked up.
This keeps happening.
Oh, Reverend. Can I not eat anything? Oh, thank God. So yeah, if the idea of having a slightly, like, fatter, heavier Switch really bothers you, they haven't even announced it yet. If it's a thing.
You okay over there?
Well done, Arthur.
Wasn't just...
So there's the time in between now and then that it could even come out that you'd be paying for, which is, you know, not nothing. It's at least 6 months, probably. Yeah, I don't know what they would do with the hardware revision of the Switch. They'd probably make it cheaper to make, which is the reason... Capitalism. Largely the reason that happens in the first place. As tech gets better, miniaturization... Basically, you can combine shit onto fewer chips. So there's a decreased cost of manufacture that comes along with a refresh of the hardware. Incidentally, you can make things smaller, lighter, and have better batteries. Cool thing is, too, it's actually a pretty great system because the market perceives it as a new improved product. So you can charge the same price for it. So your product gets cheaper to make, and you charge the same price. Good shit.
Well, we got him. You did very well. All of you. And now we're stuck with it.
Better D-pad and maybe a larger hard drive? Yeah, larger onboard storage for sure. It seemed like Nintendo really cut the corner there when they made the Switch. I think they needed Nintendo profits. So they're like... There's no reason 32. Like, that's just so little. It's as little as you can probably get away with.
Fuck you.
Let me ride on the ring-dang-doo, the ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? It's soft around like a pussycat. Got a hole in the middle and split in two. That's what you call a ring-dang-doo.
Her father come in, angrily said, now you have lost your maiden head. Pack your bags, coat tags too. Make your living off a ring-dang-doo. The ring-dang-doo, not it's all
Press X to sing. Oh, yeah.
split in two. That's what you call a ring-dang-doo. She went off to be a whore. And this time on her door. $1 each and 3 for 2. Hey, crack, ring-dang-doo, ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? Soft and round like pussy, and got a hole in the middle and it's split in two. And that's what they call a ring-dang-doo. You're a dirty man. Yes.
And now it's awkward. Man. I guess I'll just leave. How do they,
Sure. You don't look like so much fun, boy. That's your fucking hair down like a man. Hell, even old man Strokes is more of a laugh than you, boy. Thank you, kid. Sorry, Arthur.
Hey, Watchdog.
It's just because I care.
YouTube came to Switch? Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I love you, Arthur. Really, it is.
It would, I think it'd be a pretty killer feature if they could add offline viewing to either Hulu or YouTube. I don't think, does Hulu have it at all? It's just Netflix and YouTube, right? I think. Crunchyroll? I don't know. Anyway, that'd be nice. YouTube's got a bigger screen and a kickstand. Or sorry, Switch has a bigger screen and a kickstand. And Rooster Teeth? Hell yeah. I saw it. I saw that they said it was coming. I didn't know that it was there. That's pretty cool. Doesn't seem like anything else is going on. Party's wound down, huh? Stew's ready. That was cool.
You having fun?
And Karen's still at it.
You know me.
Sure.
Stu fills your cores for a while? Yeah, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning. About to go to sleep. Try and knock back a fucking bottle of whiskey. A third bottle of whiskey. Man, how much whiskey do people drink? Sometimes I wonder. I have video games to occupy me, but...
Like this could be a late.
Oh, it won't be there in the morning? Well. I appreciate the tip, then. But yeah, it is weird. I don't get Nintendo's policy towards media apps on the Switch. They're clearly pretty selective, but what is the criteria of that selection? I don't know. Maybe the video providers have to hit certain, like, functional or quality standards before YouTube will certify it, and it's like a pretty big cost that most people don't want to pay? I don't know. Hey, Sloan. No notifications, huh? Yeah, that seems to be a repeated problem. Was the dude who... Wait, was the dude whose dad beats him with jumper cables ever on Hardnet? What? That just... Unless there's something else to that, I don't think child abuse will ever be a hard-netting candidate. Unless, you know, it's funny. Comes back around noon. Had a huge question about Google Microsoft. How does Microsoft get sued for having its Internet Explorer required on its OS, but Android got an unremovable bar on my phones, tablets, etc.? That's a really interesting question. And I gotta be honest, I've been curious about that too, how... So, my understanding was that it was like unfair competition or whatever. Yeah, for Microsoft to bundle its internet browser with Windows and set it up as default. But that's what it does now with Edge anyway. So it's clearly been back. It's clearly gone back to that. Like Microsoft is just doing it again, and a lot of companies are. So all I can figure is that lawsuit was not as precedent-setting as it seemed to be, or as people talk about it like it is. Or maybe there's some specificity with that particular case that makes it not apply in other situations where you would think it would. But no, I agree, that's confusing. I wish I had an answer for you. What?
Then
to the chief's daughter.
Oh, Jesus.
Either that or...
Are you liking the game? Haven't seen the stream in a while? Anti-competition. Okay. Yeah, I don't get how that's not a deal now. Busy so I can't watch? Blackout? Have a good night? Well, thank you, Candles. That's an intensely generous cheer that you've just dropped on me. I now bless you and say that you will get many first place victories in Blackout.
True story. I promise you.
Definitely one I'm terrible. I played like 3 games total, so. You will make me proud regardless. Oh, damn.
Oh, there they are. Look at them. Magnificent, like the peaks of the Derive.
Shut up, you idiot.
Karen and Sean?
Hey, what are you doing?
There's an old trick me dad taught me.
Ew.
No, don't ever do that again.
Oh, okay, well, here we go. Miss Jones, meet McGuire Jr.
Is that it?
You wait. He's a fighter. Oh, okay. No, that's not.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, glide me in here a bit, will you? Oh, yes. Oh, you're a lovely woman. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's it. Oh.
Pulling that face.
Oh, yes. Oh, Miss Jones.
Will you shut up? Nowhere near.
She tried her best. I like how you're standing here like they're the weird ones while you're just out there at their tent listening to them have sex. No. Make no mistake. Our boy Arthur is the weird one here. Although, I mean... My bed is right here.
We're done, ain't we?
You certainly are, darling.
Extra life spoilers? I mean, there's not a lot to spoil. We're just going to be doing our shopping network bit again. So much setup. Oh, boy. Sorry. I didn't know if you were asking for more than that. Oh. Who's too many extra life and are they hanging around all day after the Fun House segment? I can't speak for anyone else, to be honest. I don't want to say somebody's going to be there and then have them not be there for whatever reason. Here's the situation. Some people are staying after to help or to continue writing on Arizona Circle. But, I'm flying back on Saturday because it's Stephanie's birthday. So, I want to spend that with her. So, I'm flying back, like, exactly after our segment ends. But I don't know who else is staying, so I don't want to speak for anyone else. So people might show up. They may not. I have no idea. Don't know anything about it. Oh, wait, there's another song. Whatever. It's been a long day. And on that note, I think I'll close the stream tonight. It's been a rough one, but that happens. Ugh. But, yeah. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys all have a good Friday. Almost weekend. That's always exciting. But yeah. See you guys later.
One by one, before they destroy the world. The greatest sorcerer on the planet is a 10-year-old girl, and the only thing scarier than battling the cards is doing her homework. These are the Guardians of Earth. Card Captors, Monday, June 4th at 5. It's all in the cards.
You are a card captor now.
Kids love it. In the year 2039, Gotham City has no heroes. Its people, no hope. Its youth, no future.
Evening, boys and girls. Who's up for some laughs?
Terry McGinnis was part of the problem.
Right there. You can't control your temper, and you're better if you expect to get anywhere in life.
Yeah, I'll be a big success, just like you.
Until a moment of violence brought him to the door of a man named Bruce Wayne.
Let's put a smile on his face.
Leave him alone. Once known as the Batman.
Man, you're something. You okay?
Now, the Dark Knight will rise again to drive the shadow of evil from the streets of Gotham. Let's go! Supervillains, beware! There's a new Batman in town. Batman Beyond. Weeknights at 6:30. You're pretty strong for some clown who thinks he's Batman. I am Batman. Justice returns to Gotham. Welcome to my world. Only Toonami.
BK Radio.
You're on the air.
There's a girl I like, but we're so different. Can it work?
Well, it can if you open your mind. New and different combinations are in. Hey, at Burger King, they've even got a new BK double cheeseburger with Swiss cheese and sauteed mushrooms, and believe me, that worked out deliciously.
I love mushrooms. She doesn't.
Then let her eat barbecue bacon. That's why there's a whole line of BK doubles. To give people what they really want, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
America's younger drivers can find a few sporty cars for under $9,000. The Plymouth Sundance and Dodge Shadow are two of them. But they're the only two that come with driver's airbags. To give our younger drivers a better chance of becoming older drivers.
Financing as low as 0% or $1,000 cash back. Now on Dodge Shadow and Plymouth Sundance.
To understand Asia, you have to understand its customs, its mystery, its people. You have to know what makes a good impression and what offends. For over 40 years, we've been learning about Asia. So in addition to our convenient schedules, we can give you something no other U.S. airline can. The knowledge that comes after 40 years of helping people do business in Asia.
Remember me, Kim Fields, when being overweight was a fact of life? For years I tried to lose the weight, and I couldn't, until I tried the Ultra Slim Fast plan. And look, I lost 25 pounds in 5 months. The shakes are amazing, delicious, and filling. I have one for breakfast, another for lunch, and still enjoy a great dinner. Now with Ultra Slim Fast, being thin is a fact of life.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight. Monday, the season finale. McMurphy is on the edge.
You can't heal them all.
The special season finale of China Beach, followed by Capital News Monday. Television's top 2 leading ladies are back-to-back.
Where you going?
I watched the game.
On TV?
No, the Bulls and Knicks are actually coming over and playing in our living room.
An all-new Roseanne. Then Oprah Winfrey stars in her first dramatic series.
Looks like our first customer has arrived.
It's a special preview of Brewster Place. Roseanne and Oprah back-to-back Tuesday.
Many stores claim low prices. C&R proves it. The Emporium sold this finely tailored suit for $375. Macy's sold the same suit for $350.